The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in big chance! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Bale. Looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. He's gone direct here. Vitinha. Rijkaard. Aubameyang. Bellingham. Here's Vitinha. Yamal. Great vision. Impressive jump! Van Basten gets flagged offside. Zanetti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a throw-in. Van Basten. Zanetti. And it's Gerrard. Passing nice and neat. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vitinha, well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Aims beyond. Oh, Aubameyang! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Van Basten. Young, and the shot! And that's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Van Basten. That has not gone well. He's got away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Platini. Hoisted in. Van Basten attempts a clearance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Aubameyang. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Basten, and here's Yamal. Van Basten, Might be danger here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Dembele wins the duel this time. Dida sends that a long way. Rijkaard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Van Bouten. All the way back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's picked out the run. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Platini. Tries to play it through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's chosen to go back. And here's Yamal. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, great chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that should get the job done. Now it's Bale. And it's Aubameyang. And he's cut it out. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Cambio de jugadores.
Cerezo Osaka get the ball rolling for the second period. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Xavi Alonso could move up a gear here. Gerrard makes a dash for it. It's Gerrard! Oh, crossbar! Played back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Dembele. Aubameyang. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most convincing of passes. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Thuram. Here's That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Thuram is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Chiellini. Thuram. Vitinha. Bergomi. Rijkaard. Currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And this is Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Bale. Gerrard. That's where it came from. Driving forward. Oh, well measured.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rijkaard. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gerrard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Haaland. Just about up to 75 minutes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Aubameyang. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's straight offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 97, Pierre Aubameyang. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 20, Bale. El dorsal 4, Gerrard. Serán sustituidos por
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe.
El dorsal
He's
10,
a sharp little ball here.
Joe. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. Cerezo Osaka are looking to go forward now. Spread out to the left. Bergomi gives no quarter whatsoever. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They'll have one final crack at it. Haaland. Xabi Alonso tries to clear. Olise. Roberto Carlos. For Olise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Referee has just said play on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Out towards the flank. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. The final seconds now. Oh, strongly challenged there.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, for Pepe, this is the top. And he's found the net! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
So we have had the first significant moments. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just...
Vermeer! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aubameyang. Real chance! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's going to be another throw. Ball swung in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Madrid are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Zanetti. All the way back. Chiellini. Dembele. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zanetti. Rijkaard. That is good alertness. Morientes. Takes the shot! And he's been shifted off it. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti. Aubameyang. Gerrard. And ball's gone astray. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Aubameyang. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Gerrard. Zanetti. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. Half an hour played now. Gerrard. Bale. It's Bale! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Rijkaard. Aubameyang. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. McAllister. He's gone forward. And it's Lopez. Driving through the middle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Fermin is standing over this one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Shapes to shoot! Dembele clears. Pepe. Bale. Van Bouten. Zanetti. Now Van Bouten. Bale. Gerrard. Looking to play him in.
2 minutos de descuento.
Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing nice and neat. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's the end of the first 45. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. Chouameni. Dunk. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Dembele. And this is Bale. Aubameyang. That's an excellent interception. McAllister could move up a gear here. And it's Lopez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. And here's Aubameyang. Bale. Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It is a corner. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. That has been slung wide. Threads one in. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to...
Shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Madrid, the only team in this. 3-0 already. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bale has found the net here, of course. Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. Batistuta. And Silvestre. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dunk.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's Dembele! Chouameni. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. He won't be happy with that one. Dunk. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Not the most convincing. And it's been given away. Dunk. Ruben Neves. Batistuta. Now it's Schneider. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Silvestre picks it up out wide. Oh, good climb! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Van Bouten. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Dembele, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Aubameyang. Madrid are coasting towards victory. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass is short and sharp. Tries a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid are having a ball here. Bale. Aubameyang. Xavi Alonso. Takes a shot! Superb from Dembele! A finish right from the top draw! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. And that will be it. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Aubameyang, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Madrid really...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back. Ekitike!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Ekitike really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Closing in on goal. And that is masterful defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Bale. And Aubameyang! They've scored! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Dembele. And he plays one through. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Roberto Carlos. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kukçu. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. Dani Olmo makes the interception. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Aubameyang. Ronaldinho deals with that comfortably. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bale. Bale looking to... And he shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Aubameyang has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Marquinhos cuts it out. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to turn it right round. And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Zanetti, nicely spread. That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. Passing nice and neat. Dembele goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Newcastle have it back and can go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kukçu. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He slipped. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So we're ready to go. Missed it!
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it's Dembele. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Newcastle kick off the second half. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Floated through. Oh, Aubameyang! That's a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a pretty loose pass. Ekitike. Kukçu. Dani Olmo. And here's Dembele. Gerrard. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. And this is Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gabriel clears.
Cambio de jugadores.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! Superb goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Madrid have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
In with the challenge. Bale. Brilliantly cut out. And he's gone long. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Aubameyang. Looking for options for movement. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
The two
97.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
El
time.
dorsal 11. El dorsal
Madrid
20.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
El
Pass
dorsal
somewhat off
14.
target.
El dorsal 9.
And
El
here's
dorsal
Mbappe.
10. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Elise
jugadores.
is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, this could be a chance.
Newcastle really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Van Balten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seaman. Roberto Carlos. And it's Xavi Alonso. Over to the right flank. Zanetti picks it up out wide.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Searching pass he's played there. Kukçu. Juve. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, and the finish! This time, surely. Olise! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Somewhat off target. Bale. Donatoni. Driving forward. And this is Torres. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Milan with the corner, they're first. Now it's Couch, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Henderson. Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Donatoni. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gerrard. Spread it left. Gerrard. Now there's a foul. And Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Now the ball in. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent chance! And again! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Madrid still without a single shot on target. Now it's Couch. Tries to play it through. Now it's Aubameyang. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's had it taken off him. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Davids. And here's Torres. In with the challenge. Bale is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he can clear it away. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Davids. Now it's Torres. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good read, needed to be. Zanetti. No way through. He's in a great position here. Donatoni. Donatoni getting forward. He has found the way through. And this is Torres. Chance here to counter. Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Xavi Alonso.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Distributed tidily. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's lofted through here. That's good vision. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Chiellini makes the interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Donatoni. Now it's Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Donatoni. Engages and forces him off the ball. And The whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Neymar. And it's Zanetti. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Where it came from. Shoots! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dembele, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Count. Fernando Torres. Goes for a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bale! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they're back in front.
Aubameyang really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Madrid with the lead. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. Aims beyond the defence.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's having a shot! Goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly the substitute made his mark. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Gerrard, and he's had it nicked away. Chiellini. 75 minutes played. Chiellini cuts it out. Good take, and is he in?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played into space. Oh, terrible punch. Chance! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
22.
second corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 13. Park Ji-sung. Attenzione, un cambio.
Backward it goes. And it's Xabi Alonso. Henderson does really well to win the ball there. Henderson. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's a key interception. Madrid are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
This is a promising build-up. Bale knocks it out wide. Bale is onto this. And he's hit it long. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Park Ji-sung. Bale. Juke. Now it's Mbappe.
Di recupero.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Zanetti. Davids. And here's Van Basten. Oh, Red, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Davids. And this is Van Basten. Thinks about the shot. Now he's got space here. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rijkaard. Dembele. That pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he is deftly away. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot, there's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Onana.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him on? He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Madrid have their second corner now. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Gerrard. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Eto'o. Can he get it through? That's a lovely, neat pass. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautifully weighted. He's found chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Madrid
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Pelé. Eto! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dembele. Aubameyang is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, well played, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rijkaard. Zanetti. That's been cut out, well played. Silvestre. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé has created one goal already. Baresi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely aimed pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Madrid come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. It's Bale! Oh, it's gone in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gerrard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well,
Aubameyang! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Who saw this coming? Madrid have dragged it back at the last. And this is Eto. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Gerrard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Pelé shapes to shoot. It's loose, and there's a and the keeper couldn't hold it. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's nice. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dembele, and he's worked it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rijkaard. Now it's Eto'o. And he plays one through. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Raul. Gerrard. Rijkaard. And it's Dembele. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Raul. Now it's come to nothing.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rijkaard. That has not gone well. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of... Oh, great chance! And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Pele. And he cuts out the supply. Chiellini. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, well measured. And this is Pele. Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Guardiola. Now Van Dijk. Olise. Tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai. Couldn't squeeze it through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And time is up. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. Things already rolling. A header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted. And that was nowhere near his best. Played into space. Tonali, Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball over the top. And that is well cleared. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard. And it's Chiellini. Plays the return pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stojkovic. And here's Dembele. And it's Xabi Alonso. Chiellini. That could spell trouble. And this is Puskás.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's got the beating of his... Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's very neat. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Xabi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the bang! Oh, good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is wonderful to watch. A quite brilliant finish.
Yeah, and an absolute correct decision to take it first time on the volley. It caught everyone by surprise. What a strike.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ryerson, almost half an hour in now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Stojkovic can so cleverly bypass the press. He's in a great position here. He's found shot a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Puskás. Stojkovic is flagged offside. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. Dembele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Played back into the centre. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Zanetti. Oh, nice touch. And it's Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted. Gerrard has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's burst through! Now then, the ball's come loose. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Puskás. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about.